Good morning. Pawpaw, Sammy here this morning. I hadn't been recording lately, been under the weather. My great 8-year-old great-grandson called me the other day, said, I heard you wasn't feeling good. I said, I'm not. He said, Pawpaw, are you a sissy? And then he hung the phone up. So I called his mama back and said, put that girl on the phone. I could hear him hollering, tell Pawpaw I'm not here. And boop, he was gone. Anyway, this morning, I had to go by a friend of mine's house, and they had people working, remodeling, and I found this. It's a blueberry. I have no idea what kind, what name, but it had the biggest blueberries I've ever seen that were green. I've seen big blue ones. After they get ripe, they kind of puff up. These were actually bigger, green, than the biggest blue one I've ever seen. So I said, look, I need a cutting off that tree. She said, fine, help yourself. So I got this cutting, and I'm gonna do my best to root that rascal. Now, here's the thing. I'm not trying to steal somebody's idea. I do not remember the man's name. Now, I made the statement here a while back. Anytime you look at a YouTube thing about rooting your plants, and they talk about root anything, 95% of the things you see getting rooted is a fig tree. Simplest thing in the world to root, it's a fig tree. All right. This guy was actually working with some hardwood. And I'm thinking, okay. And what he said was, there's no secret. And listen, I'm not trying to steal the man's video, I just don't remember. If you go to YouTube and start looking at videos on rooting, potting roots, it's a short video he had, not no 5 to 10 minutes, like 3 or 4 minutes. It made sense. He said, there's no secret. You use dirt. He called it earth. Use earth and use sand. It don't matter what kind of earth, it don't matter what kind of sand. Beach sand, place sand, construction sand, backyard dirt, front yard dirt, it don't matter. Just go light on your peat moss and stuff. You want it damp. You do not want it wet. He said, that's the oldest thing. Get this mixture set up and you can root these plants. Now, what I'm gonna do here is a piece of paper, holes in the bottom of the bucket. I'll cover those. Now what that does is hold the mixture in the pot and keeps it poured out the bottom. Then you just pour it in there. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do here is this. I'm gonna pour this in here, in the water, just plain water. No kick to that. Then I'm gonna put this in here and let it start soaking water up from the bottom while we're doing this video. Now, the only trick to this, he says when you do that, take and cut it at an angle. I don't think these things don't, it did cut it, surprised me. I cut it at an angle, a sharp angle. Then go up here and cut it straight. Okay. Now, you take this and insert it in the pot. Okay? Fine. Repeat this process and however many cuttings you want. And I really want 3 or 4 of these. All right. Go up again. Take off all the leaves. Insert it. Get everything ready. If you get everything cut and positioned in a pot, I'll show you what else you got to do. You come here, you come here, Can I get another? I think I can get one more out of there. I'm gonna try. Now, here's what I'm doing. I got just regular old baby apples, okay? You're trying to, what it is, people, you're trying to root the plant. You're not trying to grow it. You're trying to root it. There's two different worlds here. You take these little baby aspens for a simple reason they got a coating on them. And you mash them with a pair of pliers, take it out of the pliers, and crumble it up in your water can. I'll put 6 baby aspens. All right. Salicylic acid is a rooting compound. It will help root these plants. But I'm gonna do a double whammy on these. I really want them. All right. There's my baby aspirin. Okay. What I'm gonna do here is this. Pour a little water in there. Okay. You can pre-do this and let it soak. I didn't because I'm showing and tell right now. Rooting compound. Here we go. Baby aspirin. Rooting compound. Stick it in there gently. Okay? Baby aspirin. Rooting compound. And you notice I'm sticking these all 4 in the center of the pot, or close to center. Now he said it might take a couple of weeks for them to root. You want to keep it damp, not soaking wet. Now that I got them set up in the center, and I got them soaking up from the bottom, a little bit of aspirin in here. Soak it down good. Now here's what I'm going to do. Dadgummit, didn't get all the aspirin out of there. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is exactly what he did. This, right there. Notice, you got room around the edges. This is not. It's a miniature greenhouse per se, but it does not enclose the whole pot. I got potting soil and sand exposed. That way, it keeps the moisture up here at the top, and it lets excess water go out of here, or when I finish soaking it, drain out the bottom if you overwater it. Now, he said this will be almost a guaranteed root. And people, I'll let you know in the very near future if that is rooted or not.